left that.
Second half of the title match is here from Kenmore Lanes, just north of Seattle. First visit here, and Anthony Dang in complete control of this handicap division title match. And that is yet another double, and he has been doing that all day long. Took over the lead in game 3 and has not looked back, qualifying first at plus 369. He is in the process of wrapping up his 4th career title. He's a perfect 1-for-1 up here in the Pac Northwest, and he has put a hurting on Alexis Atkin for the All-Conference Bowler of the Year race, which he will jump into the lead in here. Meanwhile, he's taking on Johnny Leggett, who's had a fine day, but has not had any luck at all in this title match. Good shots have not been carrying, and bad shots have not been breaking up the messes down at the other lane. Now he's got to deal with the washout. And unfortunately, it's pretty much over. Well, not to be there. Nonetheless, this is going to be his career high finish, beating his previous high of 3rd. In about 45 minutes now, he's going to be very happy with himself. Right now, just like any other bowler, he's honked off. Good run at the 410. That was a light 410 from Perry Crowell, taking on Cameron Weier in the scratch division title match. And just literally no love. It was just not going to happen for Johnny there. Weier and Crowell, 2 of our veteran college bowlers, coming back here over their summer break. Ooh, he tries a little backup at it. It's good! Well, tough game for Johnny there, but a fine performance to get that far. Meanwhile, Cameron Weier in front of the ball return and in front of the phantom ball return on the other lane. We'll talk more about that in a minute here, as the previously high-scoring shot is clearly starting to break down on Perry and Cameron. Meanwhile, it's a victory lap. Oh, dang. Somewhere 1,000 miles from here, there's a very happy, very noisy Korean woman who is going to be very happy to get a phone call in a couple minutes here, as Anthony has lapped the field. Oh, she couldn't handle it. We always talk about Mama Dang. This is Papa Dang, everybody, in case you never got him on camera before. What a day for Anthony. Well, a lot of motivation going into the invite, too, as he has come up with a 230 scratch game here. Poor Johnny, just nothing you can do about it, man. No breaks, and Anthony's not letting you in anyway. Finishes up at 233. Well done for career title number 4 for Anthony. Well done. Anthony, you can stick around, right? Johnny, can you stick around till they're done, or do you got to fail? Can you stick around till scratch is done, or do you got to get out of here? Cool. Very good. So I'll turn our attention over here to a veteran scratch battle. 13-time champ Cameron Weier, 7-time champ Perry Crowell. These 2 guys came back from college for spring break and for winter break and didn't really tear it up. The younger kids schooled them. This time the veterans took over today. They had just outstruck the field. Perry qualifying first at plus 430, and Cameron qualifying only 4th at plus 352. That's a very high 4th place total. He's ran the ladder so far, defeating Caleb Hathaway, Jacob Buttriff, and Tanner Spacey in order. Has his hands full with the always tough Perry Crowell. We've seen this many times before when we have high-scoring house-type lane conditions. You don't always see high-scoring title matches, because once they start to finally go, there's you know, it's confusing as to what to do next when it's just been stand left, throw right all day long. Sometimes on the sport shots that the tournament starts out low scoring, it takes them until the title match to start to carve out the pattern, and you actually see the scores go up in the title matches. So right now, both bowlers struggling on what had been an all-strike kind of day. Start off with a puddle of oil in the middle and tons of friction outside. There's still that friction outside, but now you got friction in the middle too. What do you do? First thing you do is you go hard and straight at the spare there, which he covers. And he trails by only 3 halfway through this title match. neither of these drew a factor in the Pac Northwest points race, since they were only here for a couple events.
Kenmore needs us to get to TPC.
Yeah, however, both bowlers trying to sneak their way into TPC, either by squeezing out the top 20 here, or by squeezing out the top 60 overall. I think that's Weir's path. Meanwhile, Perry, oh no, Cameron's in 26th and Perry's in 29th, so both these guys could theoretically squeeze out top 20. If not, they've both done some traveling and might make it to top 60 as well. It'll all shake out tomorrow, the last tournament of the year before TPC that counts for points. Triple point Northwest invite. Perfect ball there. Bowlers have a number of adjustments. They can throw it faster, they can move deeper, they can use weaker equipment, they can look further down the lane, they can change hand positions. They've got to use any or all of those to keep the ball into the 1-3. Cameron is so darn soft, and that's a compliment at his release, that he's able to get a little bit deeper, and he's just ing the ball off his wrist. That's the technical term for it. Just ing the ball off his wrist. But it's so sweet if you can do that. Watch, just effortless, no hit up on it at all. And that's helping project it down the lane. But not enough. That was a ball change too, and that ball jumped a lot more in the back than I think he thought it would, obviously. As that 4-6-7 rather, will change the lead if you can't convert it. So from a day where 260s were losing matches, looks like 180 could win this one. We'll see what happens in part 2. No, not to be on the bounce. Part 2 coming up, should be an interesting one.